Every superhero needs its sidekick. But if the sidekick were to be destroyed, would the superhero be able to continue its journey to defeat and conquer on its own? Coral reefs are like the legs of the table. It has a responsibility. These legs are supposed to support the table and hold it up. In this case, coral reefs are the ocean support. It provides food for the marine life for ocean's ecosystems, and it also protects our coast from storms and floods. Being aware about climate change and its effects on coral reefs is very important. If you have any interest in the ocean life or in marine life, this topic should concern you. Because fishes are not, and marine life are not getting the food they deserve. And sooner or later, if this keeps continuing to go on, this will affect our food chain. This is why you should get involved. The ocean covers around 70% of Earth's surface, so this should concern you. I've watched many documentaries and read many articles about the importance of coral reefs. And if we don't take action now, then when will coral reefs ever continue to get better? This is what makes me credible to share this information with you all. Today, I want to persuade you to take action on climate change and its effects on coral reefs. First, I will discuss who is being harmed. Then, I will speak what is causing climate change to affect coral reefs. And finally, what are some solutions to help coral reefs? First, let's swim a little deeper and find out who is being harmed in this dilemma. Coral reefs are being bleached, which means coral reefs are dying. When a coral begins to bleach itself, it's a sign of stress response, because when sea temperatures begin to rise, the coral reef begins to stress and it begins to fail to feed itself. So then it begins to starve, leaving only a ghostly transparent color skeleton behind. Sadly, studies show about 50% of the world's coral reefs are destroyed, and that 90% of coral reefs will be in danger by 2030. Coral reefs are supposed to be bright and vivid and full of life. It makes the ocean ecosystem alive. Marine life is being dramatically affected because coral reefs provide food and a home for these species. According to the website Coral Reef Alliance, it is known that coral reefs are home for more than 25% of marine life. Environment is being affected because without coral reefs, where would fishermen go and catch our main source of food? According to the Global Reef Project, without the coral reefs, the ocean will not be able to absorb as much carbon dioxide, leaving more CO2 in the atmosphere. The loss of the coral reefs would have a devastating impact on the tropical countries' economies, food supplies, and safety of their coastal communities. Now that we've discussed who is being harmed, now let's talk about what's causing coral reefs to bleach. Industries are producing toxic sunscreen that contains the chemicals oxybenzone and oxide, which cause coral reefs to bleach, and also industries produce lots of plastic. Our society lacks awareness about this issue about coral reefs, which makes it very hard to get out and make a change. Not being responsible plays a huge role when it comes to individual causes. With the issue of coral bleaching, when it comes to buying plastic and not knowing or not recycling is a big problem. Or when you're out buying sunscreen and not looking at the ingredient list. Finally, let's discuss some solutions that will not only benefit us, but will protect coral reefs and our ocean. Implement a policy preventing toxic sunscreen being made. According to Surfrider on July 3, 2018, Hawaii has become the first state in the nation to ban toxic sunscreen chemicals, which destroy and bleach coral reefs. There can be a societal awareness through commercials, through the news, through education, campaigning, and also community bleach cleanups or coral reef cleanups can be very helpful as well. Also, to learn how to make smart, sustainable choices when it comes to throwing away plastic or purchasing plastic from grocery stores. Try to use less plastic as much as possible. Also, it's very important to spread awareness to friends and family and keep educating yourself because there's always new information coming out. Now, first, I talked about who was being harmed. Then I discussed about how was climate change affecting coral reefs. Finally, I spoke about some solutions. Today, I persuaded you that coral reefs are the backbones for the ocean. It provides a food, it provides a home, and for the ecosystem. If coral reefs begin to become extinct, who knows what will happen to our food chain or to the earth. Coral reefs are some of the most diverse and valuable ecosystems on Earth. They support more species per unit area than other marine environments. Please take action, even if it's doing something as little as saving water when you're taking a shower or brushing your teeth, or going out with friends and family and picking up some trash around the beach. Do your part to save the coral reefs. We live on this planet, so take care of it. It's our future and it matters. Do not get worse. So the matters do not get worse and get better.